Welcome back. As light rain falls without a reason. How do I remember the name? I don't know. By the way, last time we already found a lot of clue, a lot of stuff, and a lot of things have happened. So the dissolve have happened ages ago, aka before Marcel was from Snatchnaya. And with that being said, Marcel also actually born here, not on Snatchnaya. So again, we figure a lot of stuff. Navia just have to pull the thing until we arrive here. We got a weapon, so it should take like what, 1 minute?
Is it a man named Vache?
Her father.
Huh.
I love how they bring back to this part. Again, this is the third part of this, or the last episode, something like that. It's not a repeat of anything. It's just they repeat it because of the story.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
I see. So when they're talking, again, arguing, or when Navia says something about Marcel, we are already searching under. As soon as arrive this part, we are back, Navia. You miss?
Ah, as expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
You got this, right? I wanna go and have a drink first. I'm a little hungry.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
You know, Nervala is losing. It's like, bro, we got rules here. Yeah, but sadly, it's like what the main character of other games said. Rules are meant to be broken.
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
You don't think Furina is supposed to say that? Yeah, if the Furina that we know, pretty sure Furina is gonna say something like, what is going on? Yeah, like last time, for example. Alright, you say you never heard of Fache, right? Am I correct? Well, beg your pardon. This thing over here is say different stuff here. I should make Lumin
But
say
the
other
truth
stuff.
of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Bum bum bum! That's out of nowhere. Oh right, because the solve you never have a son or a daughter. Cause if you got it, Vanir gonna probably say something or the wife. Right? Yeah, like my husband and my son or daughter, something like that.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything!
Do Paimon know?
After your lover, Veneer, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you!
Yeah, definitely not a replacement.
You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache!
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established. This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense.
When Lumin start talking, you know something is about to get serious, by the way.
Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
And how we observe you.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
I guess your determination is more because you try to revive.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes?
I wonder who the cause of your dissolving wife.
No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all.
I see. So wait, does that mean back in the day, nobody know about the prophecy?
Well, now you know, don't you?
Oh wait.
Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever.
Wait, does that mean the one... Oh, well, RIP NPC from what, 1000 to something? Anyway, does that mean that the prophecy that have been told is from you? You tell the prophecy so you can do the stuff. Is it? Who knows? Again, that's probably for act in the future.
You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
I agree for this part.
Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow.
So why did not you dissolve? Because wherever she go, yeah, you follow, right? Why are you still here? Why did not you dissolve?
But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved.
Ah, I see.
No matter what I do.
I'm so sorry. I don't cry out, man. No, Galai didn't bring me to sadness at all.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
Probably nothing happened.
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Do you all see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back?
The past is the past. Move on? Question mark.
I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
Well, if she is idiot, I guess she shouldn't have caught you, right? Red-handed as well. I guess the one that you call idiot is not idiot, unless you're If his daughter is idiot, then what are you? Right? Figure out you are the freaking culprit.
The suspect is exhibiting
And is
signs
she?
of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vignier. I promise. We made a promise.
Say it. What is the promise?
Vignier. Vignier.
If you want vinegar, there's some.
Please, Vignier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Nice.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
This man! This man, do you not want a duel anymore? I guess, yeah, if you falsely get blamed, obviously your mood gonna go down. Literally just sank.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Okay. So here, I got these and these.
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result.
How does that work? How did you know that story? I don't think Vacher even say that.
Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life.
At least kidnap to dissolve, right? Not for other stuff. Anyway, you still look old.
To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rasula.
Mass with the wrong people.
After exchanging blows with Spina di Rasula for many years, Vache decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet.
Again, for said no. Yeah, after all of those abstract story, if you still could figure it out, yeah, Nervalet is pointing it out on what actually happened. So that's why Nervalet is talking about this. But again, how did you know about all of this stuff?
Although the assassination did not go as Vache expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vache attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vache's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court.
And our man Tartaglia there's like, bro, buddy, Paimon, Lumin, come, have a seat with me. I literally reserved 4 seats for us. What is the other one? Probably just put our popcorn or stuff like that. Also, I wonder with this opera being on, by the way, is Linny and Lynette here? I'm still kind of broken heart that Lumin immediately just hate them. Yeah, I really hope we become friends.
Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Bum bum bum. Really? You guys say something about Navia a moment ago. Now, how dumb do you feel, NPCs? Minus the small kid, they probably don't do it.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vache.
This is where the verdict actually go the other way around instead.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vache is...
Essence? Wait, also, Baron Norvola, did you get any 5 stars? Again, the animation looked like, you know, I'm guessing the answer is gonna be Innocence. And for some reason, Tartaglia gonna be... something like that.
guilty.
No, never mind, guilty. Okay. It's normal.
Guards! Take Vache away.
Something's not right.
Good. It's what he deserves.
Something's not right.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
Something's not right. I can feel it.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice!
Something...
He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves! Huh? Are you okay?
Navia? No! No, don't you?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
Mr. Powder, I'm gonna execute Marcel right over here right now. Or maybe Navia just so happy. Yeah, like adrenaline rush. As soon as you are done, you are just like, I finally figured it out, but it did not bring me any joy type of scenario maybe?
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner.
You're welcome. I'm down here. Also, I say innocence because I thought maybe Oratrice is gonna do something or something bad happened. Because again, the Hydro Archon is acting weird this time. Usually, the Archon look like a little kid. Yeah, will literally act like a childish. This time, the Archon act like Archon.
See, Papa?
Papa,
Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
Well, again, do not say something like that. I feel like something's gonna go wrong now.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Wait, what? Huh?
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Well, you're second side. NPC is the side.
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
I mean, Tartaglia know his place, you know what I mean?
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Also, yeah, I'm curious, who accused Tartaglia?
Through
Surely they
evidence
didn't just-
presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case.
There's no way because Harbinger, right?
The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges.
But
We now turn to the
Wait, no,
Oratrice
okay.
Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
oh, and that's gonna say guilty for some reason. Maybe because Harbinger got something to do with the Snezhnaya is God Saritsa or something like that. That's why it's guilty. Nerve will let know something is wrong here.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is...
Oh, I'm gonna mute myself. I feel like something is coming up.
guilty.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
That's what I think. But at the same time, remember when Lini said something about going to the fan, to the core, and then hurt somebody else? It's whether Lini actually go there and do something with the Oratrice, or that somebody's voice is the one that do it. Whichever will make Lini a bad person.
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Yeah, Child has been declared guilty by the Oratrice. What is going on here? Something is not right, that's for sure.
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
He's activating his spell legacy!
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Dang! Tartaglia charges got smoosh! Also, I can see that. Even with Nervlet power, Nervlet still suffer. But either way, we know Child Tartaglia is, not guilty at all or stuff like that. Guilty for stealing you guys' heart, that is you guys' problem. Stop with the risk, please. either way, yeah, good thing Nervalet stopped him, cause as we know from last time, activating Fall Legacy is too much for his body. Gonna put his body in danger. So either way, that's not a bad thing that he got stopped. But either way, I'm pretty sure Nervalet knows something's wrong and Nervalet's gonna try to find the truth this time. Or rather than just standing still. Also, something about the Hydro Archon. Why is the Hydro Archon just... yeah, sitting... I don't know.
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court.
I think you guys need to stop using that. Because guys, obviously, he got nothing to do with it. We know he got nothing to do with it. And also, right, he also don't have... he don't have his vision. Because he could control the Hydro. We're the one with the vision. He literally used delusion there.
All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the one and only Archon herself.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it!
The first part sounds like you. The next part, yeah, it's wrong.
I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
Oh, you are actually frustrated from you embarrassed. Ah, I see. Is that why the change?
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Wait, don't tell me it's like... oh, don't tell me it's like the Raiden Shogun story. There was once.
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
You guys must know the truth. She's probably not the one. Again, she's not good at fighting. So far, she's... don't tell me you're a daughter of the one that took the number 3rd? Or is it 4th or 3rd? 3rd.
My dearest citizens,
Why?
Did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap?
Do you have 2 personality? What's going on here?
Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
You don't say.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement.
Now, sure, buddy, sure.
And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment!
Remind me to go and talk to Nahida later, if it's possible.
If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict.
Yeah, you need help. Yeah, everything will be revealed in the next act. Good to know. I feel like Tartaglia is still a good person.
Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
I'm gonna make that into a voice alert of something.
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
She ran away. Alright.
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
Probably.
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Way to pull the rug out from under her. Well,
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
Alright. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
or probably other Harbinger. Is it like Signora 1 where they keep making child as the the scapegoat or something? Like, yeah, Tartaglia face something, but the other one got noses. Or Tartaglia here, because the other Harbinger want to see if they believe the verdict or their own, hard intentions, stuff like that. Who knows? They will see. But again, someday. Otherwise, that it, Ed. I'm pretty sure you should let us at least talk to Navia. Don't pay attention to the Kirara. She's just delivering something here.
Oh, Monsieur Nervalet! That power you showed when you took him down. Who are you really?
Are you the Hydro Dragon? I mean, judging by how you look like an otter that I saved from the ocean. Now that I think about it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
Yeah, I feel like you're the dragon of this land. Because again, he is talking like he know well. Yeah, he knows super well how Furina act and everything like that. Even Furina act like that, he is fine. I have a feeling you're a dragon. Something like that, I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure, yeah, talk to Navia.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him! Traveler! Hey, Traveler!
You're gonna give us important information and then you got dissolved somehow?
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
I feel like he about to give us information rather than like, mark my word, vengeance will be mine.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Oh, about your wife.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Yes. I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the Fontaine of Lucine. Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element. Another thing that we forgot to mention is, yeah, if we meet Vacher, Finnery said we have to say something to him. Not to worry about her, right? Something like that.
The Fountain of Lucine?
Yes.
Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
I have a feeling he actually deserves it.
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Yeah, it's probably it. Something definitely happened to Nervalet as well.
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
I knew it, you are the dragon. I knew it. Ah, this explained a lot.
Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
What happened to Navia then?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right then, that's the case. Before we go out, I wanna check if Navia is still here. We just leave, we don't even meet Navia at all. God. Also, a few points again unlocked. Again, like I said, Nervalet is not human. Nervalet is the dragon of this area. Well, judging by how he acts and also how he talked to the Archon, I know that since day one actually when we meet Nervalet. Yeah, how he act when he said like pay not too much mind to the Archon. I really like, are you the dragon? Well, you know, you look like that other than the other that I save on the ocean. But talk about that. So I was right then, somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. Oh, the fontaine is also right out here. I forgot. Her beer. I thought it Harbinger. Oh, and then... okay, I see.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I accidentally drank the water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element. Apparently, that based off what people say.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache!
You're gonna meet her!
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me,
Do you
Vache!
hear it? Again, Nervalet's not human. So can Nervalet technically speaking hear it? Because Nervalet is the element itself. I'm pretty sure dragon is the element itself, right?
Vache? Vache?
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Don't take a swim.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
There you are gonna meet the ocean yet.
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
I am so sorry. You look old.
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this?
I thought I was gonna turn into an NPC there for a moment.
Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
Well, you have been living for 20 years when she is gone, so... Really, that's the question?
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What?
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day.
Ouch.
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself.
Wow, you're getting stabbed?
If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks.
You know, those words just to hurt Vache, so, you know, Vache don't pursue her anymore. Or, that is a real word, because turn into ocean, yeah, the word, the noise just become dark, the music.
It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea.
That's how the Oceanid become a thing. Gotcha. Okay, for you guys didn't know, Oceanid is supposed to live on Fontaine until that day when the water is not clear anymore. That's why they moved to other place, which being near.
Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals. But we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea.
If only Vajay didn't make others disappear.
I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine.
Choose one name?
The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became?
Oh man, just trying to get some. I cannot say the B word. Yeah, the ocean.
I
Step out.
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved.
Okay, for the love of Furina, stop it, gee. This man is dead inside.
From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Yeah, well, that's kind of obvious. It looked like I didn't meet Vignier back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No! Yeah! She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please! Have mercy!
Don't tell me the Oceanid can actually hurt Marcel.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore.
Or she tried to warn him, because, you know, a lot of people become one here and you're about to get...
But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
I knew it! I knew it! It's a warning, because Oceanid can do something bad. Also, this is the latest NPC that got moided up.
Vache. Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
That's the heck horror? Pretty sure with Norval his power something happened. Later, the guards find that the culprit of the serial disappearance of young woman case Marcel appeared to have lost something. Then several days later. Lost what? What happened? Lost his soul. Final report physician state he dead. Oh.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Yeah, Papa, sure. After witnessing somebody, you know, don't have their soul anymore. Yeah, sure. Shopping is stressful in its own way, though. My legs are killing me.
Ah, well met, partner.
Navia.
I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
But it says raining. Why don't we bring any, umbrella?
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Please share mine as well. Silver, you talk more this time.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Ah, Paimon, that's my wrist. That's supposed to be my wrist. As rain falls, as do my heart for you. Yeah, that's the wrist? I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Alright.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come.
Oh, I see.
This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turns out as well as they could have. Well, that's pretty nice.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service.
What?
Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Yeah, reporter stuff, I see.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
That is Charlotte, March 8th with a pink hair. Anyway.
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer.
That's Charlotte for you.
I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose.
Oh.
To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Aw, thank you. You're also cool. Well, you're a Geo. You rock. I should shut up. Probably.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Huh?
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf.
Oh, right. I forgot Lumin didn't know that.
It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
I come too. I wanna see.
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Don't end me there. Yeah, TP me there. Do not end me here. I was like, yeah, and then just the end. Bro, I'm gonna scream.
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
I have a feeling we're gonna see her father.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
No, wait, did I just guess it correctly?
Isn't that Nervalette?
Oh no, it's not
Why
Nervalette.
would the Chief Justice to be here. Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
I don't think you need to ask about that.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Wait, Navia, no? Wait.
In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day,
Probably don't
I've
know.
been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway?
What do you define justice?
There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself.
But probably Navia just say that because Neuvillette lacks some human stuff, not because she knows.
Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives.
Ooh, everything about this keep proving Neuvillette is... But I'm not too sure myself though. Imagine if I'm wrong, I'm gonna delete all of the tweet.
Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel.
I'm just kidding, I didn't tweet it.
I believed
Not yet.
that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival.
No, their daughter or son is the most important.
But Mr. Callis proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
Hear it, perseverance, you hear it first. Shielder.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
Alright, it's the fault.
So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Hey, how about gold, plat?
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
You don't say. Also, I just noticed as well. I know I should have noticed this ages ago. Sorry, it froze. I tap out. But at the eyes. Does that? The eyes look like dragon eyes. Also, the whatchamacall.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
The end of story. No, following Navia and Neuvillette, you also pay your respect to. May you rest in peace.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
And in here we just saw somebody just like fly away. Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around somebody's grave.
Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
Well, I'm guessing since she's used to flying, I'm guessing her feet probably pretty weak to fall. I'm sorry for calling your foot weak, but you know.
Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Wow, she actually took that seriously. I can't.
Anyway, Nervalette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Are we gonna actually find something? My guess is, yeah, this is again the end, and you just got all of those questions whenever the egg is done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case, but before talking to you, obviously I talked to Navia.
Paimon's really sorry, Navia, but Paimon did something pretty disrespectful just now.
Someone's gonna scream at me.
What are you saying, Paimon? I don't think I get it.
Someone about to scream at me?
Well, aren't you not supposed to fly around someone's grave?
Huh? Who told you that?
Yeah, I know, right? You silly goose. Who told you that?
Hey, Traveler! Why did you mess with Paimon again?
See, I told you I got screamed at. On purpose. I did it on purpose. Yeah, good defense. What a nice defense. Anyway, where will that?
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Are you a dragon? Also, one more thing is, if we can just lie our way in. That's how we lie.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
Well, everywhere I go, I solve stuff, and even save. Kinda. So about the primordial sea, prophecy, child, and siblings. Well, I want to hear about the prophecy first.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
Yep.
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
There you go. Last former.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Again, judging by how Furina is, I'm so sorry for saying this, but ain't no way Furina got that seat for her. The 7. So either Furina is a Oceanid or Furina is the daughter of that Archon, whichever.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose.
How? Wait.
If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
Predecessor. So daughter.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Probably not.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
You know what? I am not gonna say yes or no, because in the end, she's our Archon, so... Is there something gosh darn it? This guy. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Yeah, it's as our Archon. You know, somebody's daughter, I don't... I see, good to know. Anyway, about the primordial sea. Again, we know Oceanid used to live in the fontaine is water, bro. I can't. Oh, that was hilarious. But now they no longer here. So what happened?
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea. But what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land.
Oh. Again, our brother said, in the end, our journey will know what gonna hit.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
I still can't, because of this word, I still can't forget about this. It's like, yeah, you know, very nice or something. Alright, about child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion.
How about your personal, you know?
However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness.
Oh.
Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
And?
Huh. So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
It's the Oratrice itself.
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate.
Well, it's kind of seems like the core doesn't matter that much too, guys. It's like, yeah, somebody sneaked that, it's fine. There's nothing to worry about.
In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama.
I actually kind of feel bad for her, but she need a best friend to talk about something. I can't be her best friend, yeah. I can be her bestie, BF, you know, best friend.
While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede.
He is dying.
If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Yeah. Because you have shown your power. Ain't no way he's not trying, yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Paimon is quite, yeah. About my siblings, you probably don't understand.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description.
Yes.
If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles.
And because of that, you have no idea.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
That's all, actually. I have no more question.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
What does that mean?
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Oh.
Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
I got it. I thought when he meant by that, he's gonna like fly away.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off. and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
Alright. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Not like 5 hours ago, Paimon. A slight rain falls without reason. Yeah, like I said, this last one. Again, with that, then this is where the grave is. Also, as we can see, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Either way, but as we can see, Norvalat is the dragon. We have been searching for the dragon of this area. Yeah, we saw that skull over there. Maybe that's the dragon of this land. Who knows? But that's too big. Who knows? But Norvalat so far talking about don't understand human. Also look like a dragon as well. Maybe a dragon, I don't know, or other that we found underwater. Either way though, that's the case. Either way, like I said, don't forget by the way to as always collect your... You need to make a recording for that, huh? Don't forget to collect your hand guidebook for completing Act 1 and Act 2. With that being said, and as always, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for coming. Gonna end here. As always, subscribe, hit the like button. I'll love you on next video. Have a nice day or nice night. Goodbye. Again, cutscene gonna be separate. Don't mind. Some tea. Delicious.